it's very rare that circumstances will be perfect in our lives. It's never the ideal. We shall face challenges, and there will always be something negative that is happening around us. And that is why it's very important for us to have a positive attitude if we are to become everything that God created us to be, or if we are to achieve everything that we hope for. I can tell you that even during very hard economic times, we still have businesses that are doing very well. And even in times of joblessness, there are still people who are getting employed and growing in their careers. King Solomon once said that if we watch the wind, we shall never plant. So what we do is that we plant and believe that the weather will favor us and we shall reap a good harvest. There's a story that is told in the book of 2 Kings, chapter 7, of a time when there was a severe famine in the land of Samaria. And Prophet Elisha spoke out and said that by the next day, the same time, the cost of food, just paraphrasing, will be extremely cheap. One soldier who had this doubted, and he said, even if we were to have a heavy downpour, that is impossible. And I don't blame him because he was being logical. There was no way that would have happened. But what happened was that the following day, some lepers who were fed up of the famine decided to walk to the enemy's camp. And as they walked there, the people in that camp had as if those were sounds of horses and chariots that were coming to attack them. So they took off and they left everything that they had in that camp, a lot of supplies. And that is how the cost of food became extremely cheap. The soldier who had doubted ended up being trampled upon as people scampered for supplies, and he lost his life. I think we're all familiar with the story of Joshua and Caleb, who were part of the spies that had been sent by Moses to the land of Canaan to assess the land. And out of the 12 spies, it's only these two that brought a positive report. The rest complained, and they said, well, even if the land is full of milk and honey and extremely fertile, the land is occupied by gigantic people, and we were like grasshoppers in their sights. But Joshua and Caleb believed that what God had promised them was going to be. And in the end, it's only these two that got to the promised land. May God bless you.